What's up, guys? Today we're gonna make some candied jalapenos out of some jalapenos and jalapenos that we grew in the garden this year. You can start by cutting all of them up. You can remove the seeds if you want. Less seeds will be less heat. Go ahead and get your sugar and your apple cider vinegar ready. We're doing 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, and we're also going to add a little bit of garlic powder in there too. Once you get them all cut up, you're going to want to get your apple cider vinegar boiling. And then once that's starting to boil, go ahead and add in your sugar and your garlic powder or whatever else you're using. You're going to want to stir this until it starts to boil. And it's going to be pretty important to keep stirring it, not just let it sit there, because once it starts to boil, it's going to go pretty quick and you don't want to burn it. You want to get it into a nice, even syrup consistency. Once it starts to boil, keep an eye on it, it'll go pretty quick. And once you've got a good rolling boil that doesn't go away when you stir it, it's time to add the peppers in just a second. Let's get it all nice and dissolved, consistent. We're going to go ahead and add all our peppers in. Stir that around, let that cook for a few minutes until it gets back to a boil. This might take 5 to 10 minutes depending on how many peppers you're using. Just keep stirring it to make sure that nothing burns. You might have to adjust the heat here and there as well. You'll also be looking for the mixture to thicken up a good bit as it evaporates off. And that's what we're looking for. We want it to be a nice, thick syrup. These peppers can make a great addition to all kinds of meals or sandwiches, topping them with stuff. We're going to go ahead and can them. We're going to do a water bath can, so we preheated our jars. We're just going to scoop out all the peppers and leave the syrup because it's still a little bit liquidy, so we're going to need to reduce that down a little bit. We're going to pop that back on the stove and bring it back to a boil until we get it a little bit thicker, kind of like what we're looking for. Same as before, make sure to stir it so it doesn't burn. And we're just going to keep doing this for several minutes, no real set time, just check the consistency of it until we get it where we want it. It will thicken up a bit once it hits room temperature and kind of sets as well. Make sure to keep an eye on the heat so it doesn't boil over. And we're about ready to add it back into the jars. We're just going to go ahead and scoop that in until we've got the peppers pretty well covered. And try to get within about 1/2 inch of the top of the jar if you can for canning purposes. After this, we're just gonna pop them back into the water bath to can them, seal them up a bit, and then let them set for a couple weeks. That'll make them a lot better. Then you're all set. Thanks for checking out our video here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it. Let us know what you want to see next time. We'll see you later.